真的很臭，臭的不得了，臭的很像大便的臭，没有洗澡。You like it? It's nice. Your nails square, very beautiful, very very nice. Yeah, this color match your hair. 啊，他以前他过来，他小费不是很好，他小气的要命啊。You like it? Yeah. 哎呦，他真的很小气，没有钱人。哼。
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for clicking on the video. So if you've been following me, you know that we're doing this series where we're going state to state and just seeing what's going on in the industry, the beauty industry specifically. So I had to hit up New York. I had to, because you guys got so much going on. But this video is a little different from the series video in that New York is huge. Tons of people, tons of beauty, stylists, salons, all the things. So, I had to split it up. I was a little surprised about New York being, on one of the hit lists for the simple reason that I thought, and I actually know for a fact, that most of the people in New York are multi-talented. Y'all do all things. So I was shocked to see that people are actually still going to the salons and giving the people their monies. So, we're going to get into some reasons, I guess, pros and cons of why you would or wouldn't move to New York. And then we're going to get right into our nails, nail salons, nail techs, issues that people have. We are even going to listen to someone talk about working in a salon and why that didn't work out for her. And that clip in the beginning, if you haven't already watched one of my videos about a client that confronts a braider about, a couple of braiders actually, about talking about her in their native language, you got to check it out. But I had to include that clip because, we've been talking back and forth in the comments about things like that happening. But yeah, guys, let's get into this video. And I'll be back per usual. Make sure you're in the comments, chat it up. Let me know if you're from New York, defend your city. If not, let me know if, some of these people are right about New York. Let us know why we need to come, why we need to stay where we're at, all the good things. And I'll be back.
Pros and cons of living in New York. First pro is everything is nearby. You're having a heart attack, you'll find a hospital nearby. You want some new shoes, you'll find a shoe store nearby. Public transportation in New York will get you anywhere. You can literally go from New York to other states via public transportation. There's mad shit to do in New York. Like, you could decide to do something every single day of the year, and by the end of the year, you're still gonna have a million things you have not done. You ain't never gonna be hungry out here. Like, you can have $1 to your name, bro. You go to Fordham Road and you get you a slice. It's busing. It's good as shit. Now for the cons. There is no amount of money that will make you live comfortably in New York unless you're f***ing Bill Gates. If you're sitting somewhere in Oklahoma like, yo, if I make $8,000 a month, I can move to New York. No, you can't. Unless you want to live in the Bronx. And trust me, you don't want to live in the Bronx. You're never ever gonna find love here. Like, you gotta be extremely lucky to find love in here. Everybody's not shit. It be breaking my heart when I see girls like from other states like, yeah, I have a boyfriend, but he lives in New York. You might want to reconsider that. It's not the place to be fucking friendly, which to me that's a pro because I don't want to fucking say hi to nobody. But most people think that's a con, like how it's not really welcoming. Oh, well, saying hi to strangers is just not what we do. Like, shut the fuck up in the street for real. You could literally be bleeding out on the sidewalk in New York. Maybe somebody will call the cops. Maybe.
Okay, so I've been in New York for, I think, how many months? 4 months. I lived in New York, and let me tell you my pros and cons about this place so far. And I mean, like, live in New York. Like, I have an apartment now in New York. I pay the New York rent. I have a job. I commute. Like, I am fully in it, okay? Number one, I think it is actually the biggest scam ever. Rent is so ridiculously expensive, and you could be getting something a lot better elsewhere, is what I realized. Like, I used to live in Miami, and I prefer that over New York just because I live in a shoebox. I'm literally paying an arm and a leg. Like, I'm actually living paycheck to paycheck. Another thing about the city is it may seem like, oh, you're working a job where you get paid more than elsewhere. Like, I'm working a job where I get paid more than in Florida, but the amount of taxes that they steal from you, literally just steal pennies from you, it just all evens out. And the amount that, like, the cost of living here is just nuts. It's also dark, like, almost every single day. So I don't know if, like, you're into that, then that might be for you. For me, I like the beach and the sun, so I'm kind of just in regards to the pros of New York, I'm still looking for them. So I'll get back to you on that.
Things I've learned since living in New York. People will stare at you, and I don't mean a short glance, I mean like a 10-second stare. Dogs poop and pee on the sidewalk. I don't know where I thought they went, but it's kind of weird them just going on the sidewalk to me. You're more likely to get hit by bikers than you are cars here. You'll never be overdressed. Someone will always be wearing something crazier or more eccentric than you. It's a luxury to have a washer, dryer, and dishwasher. Don't talk to the weird, creepy dudes, even if you think they're just trying to be nice. I've learned that one the hard way. I'm not used to ignoring people or like being rude, but you kind of have to here. I'm not saying I'm rude to them. I'm just saying I feel like when I don't reply, I'm being rude. Men here are not scared to catcall. Everything's double the price here compared to where I used to live in Kentucky. I haven't had a single bad meal. It's made me realize that I've been so sheltered with food living in Kentucky. Everyone's in their own world and could really care less what you're doing. I don't feel embarrassed filming myself here because everybody does it. The rats here are the size of my head. You walk everywhere. I have like 15K steps at least every day. You do have to pay for grocery bags here. You will never run out of coffee shops to try. Random liquids will drip on you at all times. This just fell from the sky. I don't think I even want to know what that is. The birds here are not scared of you at all. They'll come within centimeters to you. Speaking of,
All right, guys, now that we've got into the pros and cons of living in New York City, let's get into the nails, which y'all came for. And keep in mind, stay tuned for part 2, because like I said, this is just nails and we still got hair, lashes, and all the things. So let's get into the videos.
I just had the worst nail experience, but you know what? Let me get home real quick. So, long story short, I came to the nail salon. I just wanted to get my nails soaked off, right? So she's starting to fall down my nails. Another customer walks in. The customer says that she wants to get a gel manicure. Okay, cool. There's only 2 people working. Another guy, he was doing a pedicure, and then the lady that was doing me. I don't know how to speak proper English. I'm sorry. So, you know what she does? She stops doing my nails. She only had 3 fingers left to file, right? She stopped doing my nails and gives me a bowl with acetone and tells me to put my fingers on it. And then she's gonna go do the other lady's gel manicure. That don't make sense to me, but okay. So now an hour goes by. She's done with the lady's manicure, right? She hands me a file and says, file your nails. Huh? Y'all think I'm lying? She had me filing my nails, and that was her right there. She was doing the other lady's nails. Huh? So now she got me filing my nails for like 10 minutes.
Okay, guys, we need to talk about this place I went to in New York where I got my nails done, because it was right across from my hotel. So I went and got my nails done at this Queen of Queens Nails and Spa. And this is not a good review. This place was absolutely atrocious, and let me just tell you why. So first of all, I look at the reviews of this place, and I look at the photos. I'm like, okay, she cute. You walk in, super fucking cute inside. I read the menu, and it says that you can get your nails like a manicure for $25. I'm like, okay, that's like just like back at home. I'm going to get my nails done. And then when I tell her that I want acrylic, she's like, oh, suddenly it's $78. I'm like, you know what? I deserve this. It's fine. I'm just going to pay the money. It's not that big of a deal. Can we talk about these photos? This is my nail. Not only did she cut the shit out of me, but if you look at these nails, she didn't even put the acrylic far back to where she pushed my cuticle back. It already looks like it's like a week out of getting my nails done. Can we just look at this job. Just look at this job. And can I say that she took almost 4 hours to do these nails? 4 hours. Like the whole thing was bubbly. Like she didn't even line it up correctly on every nail. Like they just looked atrocious. Like look how bubbly it is. I literally have these nails still. Look how bubbly it is. It's so bubbly and just, what is happening? And then I get the bill. $145 after she told me $78. I was like, what is this? And I tried not to tip because I was like, that is like so much more than what she said. And then as I'm walking out, she brings the receipt back to me and she's like, oh, no, you need to tip. You need to tip your person. If you are in the Times Square area, do not go here. This place is atrocious. This whole place is a mess. This whole place is a mess. Like 0 out of 10. Oh, and I forgot to add the best part. 2 of them are lifting. This was literally a day after I got them done. You could literally, they were like press-on nails. They were literally like you could bend them off I had to re-glue them down with nail glue as if they were glued on nails. 0 out of 10.
They look so bad that I have to laugh to keep from crying. This woman spent 3 hours to give me, I don't even know what to call it. This is the inspo pic that I showed her. All right, take a good look. So if this is what I asked for, what is this? What is this? Oh, it gets better. This is the thumb. What is this? And at one point looks at me and was like, do you like it? And I don't know. I didn't even know what to say. It's giving DH gate right now. I'm speechless. So at first I couldn't tell, which is why after the first finger, I was like, I don't know, just keep going. Once she was done with the first hand, I was like, should I stop her? Because this looks atrocious. But I also didn't have time to start over. They cost $157. And my thing is, I'm not one to be like, I'm not gonna pay because she did spend 3 hours. I'm also not gonna skimp you on a tip because I don't do that. I'm more of a fool me once kind of person. So I know better than to go back. But I just don't even know what to say anymore.
I don't think you guys are ready for the most vile what I asked for versus what I got. Nail edition. I want to cry right now. Okay, this is what I wanted. To a T, this is what I wanted. You ready for what I got?
One to make a negative review, but don't come to this nail salon. Hold on, that's the thing. There should be no reason why I go to get a manicure and a pedicure, and I'm getting the pedicure, and I'm just seeing roaches galore. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna sit here for a manicure because I'm not taking no roaches home. Are you kidding me? So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get the pedicure. I don't have to get the manicure, and I'm not getting gel because I'm just doing something really quick. So whole time, Shorty's like, oh, okay, the pedicure is $28 plus the $2 transaction fee. Oh, and the tip. I said tip. Tip? A tip? Bitch, go get those roaches.
I wanted a spider web on my nail yesterday, and this is what she gave me. Ew. So I decided to go somewhere else today to get my nails redone. But I decided to start recording her because once I showed her the picture of the inspo that I wanted, you can tell she looked like she didn't know what she was doing. So this is her taking off the color from yesterday, filing it down or whatever. And then this is it, where, the color off. To me, it's not that bad, but I already noticed the black underneath my nail she didn't even take out from the previous before. But that's my inspo picture, and this is what she came up with. This is when I noticed I didn't want my nails done no more. So I asked for her to take it off. And then all of a sudden, the manager wanted to give me an attitude because I didn't like what she did when I asked her if she knew what she was doing. And she said yes.
Okay, you guys, I've had the most emotional day ever. What? I don't know. What? I just had a not so good day. I woke up late. I skipped my classes, which is, very unnerving for me because I feel like a failure already. So not getting up for class is really just, And then was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get my hair done because that's just what I do when I'm upset. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get my acrylics off. We're gonna go natural. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. After my hair appointment, I go to the salon near my hair appointment, and I go to the inside and I tell the lady, I'm like, hi, I just need to soak off and I just need, just a regular manicure. And she's like, oh yeah, that's, that's gonna be like $60-$70. Oh. Well, I said, it's okay. I'm just going to go to where I normally go because homegirl always hooks me up. And she was like, you know what? For you today, discount $25. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like. She looks at my nails. She's trying to do them. And she's like, you know what? I'm not really sure about this. they're very hard to take off, you know. What did you get done for your nails? And I'm like, regular acrylic. And she's like, oh, really? And then, like, she's talking shit about me to, like, the other person or whatever. And I'm like, okay, like, I know you're talking shit about me. And then she's like, oh, well, you know what? This is just really hard, but we're going to try. And I was like, okay. She goes and she gets pliers to take off my nails. Pliers. And first of all, you guys, you're going to see this picture and you're going to see how upset I was. Nails off. And then she's rotating me with other people because other people are coming in and I guess she wants to serve them. It's a really weird dynamic here. And so I'm just getting very, like, fumed because I'm just like, can this lady not do my nails or not? Like, I've been sitting here forever. She's just playing around with my nails and I could have went somewhere else. It was fine. If you couldn't do them, I could have went somewhere else. So she's, like, still attempting with my nails, and, like, it's just a weird dynamic because of her just, like, going back and forth with other people. And then she comes back and she then, with the pliers, she breaks my nail. And I'm gonna show you the picture of my nails when I walked out and I left because I couldn't deal. This is my nail. That's the nail she broke with the pliers. And that's how I left the nail salon because I couldn't deal anymore. And then to make myself feel better, I was like, you know what? Let's just go get a piercing. And I did, and it cost me so much money, but you know what? It's fine. And I just did my nails myself. That was my day. Hope everyone's having a better day than me.
I'm so mad. I don't even care that my hair is up right now. I'm so pissed. Like, I'm gonna show y'all my nails, but oh, look at that. Like, do you see the fucking bubble right there? And then what pisses me off is I went to the spot and I asked, how much is it for SNS French? She tells me $60. I was like, all right. I said, for everything? She said, yeah. When? And I sat down. I'm watching her. She's doing it a little bit different. I was already questioning it from the beginning, but it was just, I was like, all right, maybe everybody has their own method, right? Then I see towards the end, she's about to start filing. I asked her, you're not going to do the French? She said that she was going to hand paint it. I said, I don't want it hand painted. That's why I asked for French. Like, then she's like, oh no, for SNS, it's $15 more. I said, that's not what you said. I asked you for the SNS powder. You said it was $60 for everything. We ended up agreeing on $5 more. She thought it was $70. I was like, no, it was $60, so that's $65. The other lady thankfully was right there and was just like, okay, you're like, yeah, she did say $60. She goes to add this, which takes her about like 40 minutes to do. And then I see that she's already like finished filing on this side. And then she was about to start this hand. And I'm like, are you finished? This is finished? And she said, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, and I said, I just got up right there. And I'm not the type of person to even do that. I hate to be like confrontational in that way because I be feeling bad. Like, you know, like I don't want to, like she's an older lady. I don't want to like. Not me, I don't go fuck. I don't know. I be feeling bad about doing that because even the $5 more, just the fact that I asked you $60 for everything and you said yeah, but I was going to let it rock. In my mind, that was just like, well, there goes your tip because I'm not tipping you, right? So I was just like, I was okay with the 65. But then when she came out with this ridiculousness that this is her completed, I was just like, no way, you just wasted my time. And like, that looks mad ugly. Like it really has like the bump right there. And then like, what's the difference?
Even the $30.
I'm mad at the fact that when I got up and I was going to walk out, I'm mad I gave her $30. I said, you're lucky I'm even giving you this. And I gave her the $30. I'm pissed that I gave her $30 for this shit. Like, it wasn't in me to walk out. But I wish that I could walk back in there, grab my $30 and walk out.
I'm literally sticking with the new nail tech girl list from now on because I'm over it. So I go into the shop, right? And I show them, originally I wanted aura nails. Y'all know the trend, the aura nails one. So they're like, oh, that's cat. Like, it's like, I guess they refer to it as cat design, whatever. And I'm like, what? And mind you, this other girl came in and asked for the same design because I kept hearing them say, oh, no, we don't have that. That's cat. That's cat. And I just think they just didn't know how to do it because they were like, oh, it's a certain tool that you need. And I'm like, okay. Of course, I pivot. So I'm like, all right, instead of us doing that, oops, sorry, you guys know you gotta pay attention when you use Juvia's. So instead of that, I'm like, all right, let's just do this design, which basically I showed them a base color, which was like nude, and then abstract lines, but I was like, make the abstract lines like neon blue, so chrome, whatever. Honestly, I felt like it was a pretty doable design for them to do, and they said they could do it, so they did it. So the first guy was doing the foundation of my nails, right? Then he brought me over to this other lady who did the design. So as she's doing the abstract lines, right, she begins to put the blue, right? And then she starts to do the chrome, and that is where everything went wrong. So as she's doing the chrome, I'm noticing that the chrome is bleeding into the black. So I'm like, wait, hold on. So I point it out as soon as I see it. So then she proceeds to tell me, oh, no, like, it's fine, like, we fix it, like, I know, like, it's not done. So I'm thinking, okay, I gotta just trust the process, because she's saying, oh, she's not done yet, she sees it. So then I notice, like, we're about to finish, right? And she starts putting on the top coat. Ma'am, why are you putting on the top coat right now? So I then remind her, I'm like, oh wait, like, it still doesn't look good, like, look at the black. And she's like, I know, it's hard. So then that is what got me upset, because how dare you look at me in my face and proceed to just like end the service, and you know that my nails look crazy. Like, there was no attempt to even fix it. She could have outlined it black, do something. Like, I already paid. You had to pay before your service was done. My mom said I should have known, and I really should have. Who makes you pay before the service is done? I paid $90, guys. Just thinking about it makes me want to throw up. Like, I am so upset. I feel like I got ripped off. I was like, oh, no. Like, this needs to get fixed. So the manager comes over, because I don't know if she called over, because at that point they were speaking in their language. So I don't know why she came over. Maybe she heard us. But I tried not to make a scene, even though I was very upset. So she's like, so I was asking her, I was like, well, you know what? Something has to be done with my nails, because I can't leave them like this. And she goes, okay, like, yeah. And I was telling her, I was like, if she didn't know how to do the design, then she should have never agreed to do my nails. Like, it just, period, point blank, period. And she gaslit me even further by saying, oh, it's hard. No, you just lack the technical skill to do these nails. So I'm over here asking the manager, I'm like, okay, is there going to be like money taken off of this? Because I feel like I paid for the design, and now I don't want the design anymore. I just want her to take everything off, do a one color chrome, that's it, right? One color chrome, that's it. She's like, no, like, no refund, like, same price. And I'm like, it's $90 for this, and it's short, and it's a fill-in. Did I forget to tell you guys? It's a fill-in. This is not a full set. So what I think they did, right? This is what I think they did. So their fill-in services are $35, I believe, or $40, I forgot. $35 or $40 for fill-ins. So I think she added on like 50 something extra dollars just to do these nails, which means that they charged me $5 a nail for chrome. That is insane. So they're both looking at me in confusion as if I don't make sense. So they're still talking in their language, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So she's doing my nails, you know, she's redoing them, taking them off, and as she's doing them, she's like still talking to me, like, you know, like, this is easy, meaning like one color. Like, and of course it's easy, it's because you don't know how to do nails. Like, of course that's gonna be easy for you. Like, at this point, I just stopped talking to me. Like, that's kind of like where I was at that moment. I looked right at that manager, and I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here again. Like, so I called my mom, because at that point I was just being a big baby and I was upset. So I called my mom, and I was just like, yeah, I'm never coming back here. Like, I'm so upset, blah, 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 blah. Where was my apology? Like, where was my, I'm sorry, like, I should have never done this if I didn't know how to do the design. And I feel like she kind of knew that she didn't know how to do nails, because when the manager walked by, she looked the way she was doing to me, and she was like, oh, which means she's not used to doing stuff like that. So why would they put me in her chair? And I literally walked right out of there. Like, annoyed was not even the word. Like, I was just fed up. Like, I was like, and I was in her chair for like 3.5 hours. Like, I'm never going to those shops ever again. And yeah.
So I quit my job working at this luxury black-owned salon in Brooklyn before the holidays. This called the Lack Lab. And they kept half of my pay, which I'm pretty sure is probably highly illegal. But I'm going to tell you guys why I quit so that other people do not have to go through the same thing that I did and others did. I want to start by saying that I'm not the only one that this happened to. This actually also happened to my best friend right before me. And at the time that my best friend quit, she was the third person that I had seen quit this job in literally a 1.5 week long period. So in the state of New York, as y'all can see here, you're required to pay people for the time that they worked, for the hours worked. They kept our paychecks, or half of our paychecks. They only gave us half. And I think with my best friend, they didn't even give her any of hers. They kept our paychecks because they claimed that they had to pay back people for the deposits that were made for the services, because we did not tell them that we were going to quit. It doesn't work like that, but okay. But let's get into why this salon was the most miserable salon I have ever had the pleasure of working at.
Number one, the pay here was absolute doo-doo trash caca. As a nail tech, you normally work commission, and as expensive as their services are, the fact that they don't pay their tech commission is very weird. And the fact that the pay is so low for a place like New York City, which is literally the most expensive place to live in the US. This is some of my work. I'll show you guys some more pictures of my work. Just some of what I'm capable of. Some more of what I like to do and told them I was perfectly capable of doing. However, because I was not one of their favorites, which if you go on their Instagram page, you can see that they have clear favorites because you'll only see probably 2 or 3 names listed within all of the work done on here. Because I was not one of their favorites, I never got any nail art. I only got plain manicures and pedicures, regardless of the fact that I told them I like nail art and I like bedazzle, I like stonework. Never got any of it though. Which, mind you, you actually also get paid commission on your nail art. So if you're not getting any nail art, you're not getting any chances to get commission pay. This company micromanages the living hell out of all their employees, and they like to say that they don't, but they micromanage and nitpick. There's a difference between constructive criticism and nitpicking, and I've literally seen girls quit because of how much they nitpick. They currently have a hiring sign on their Instagram, and they're always hiring because girls are always quitting. Because after everything, they'll sit there, the client can be so happy. They'll sit there and this little thing right here, nitpicking, just making it so miserable all the time. They also don't like when you chat with the clients too much or when you talk to them. So clients would even comment on the fact that, like, they'd be like, oh, it's so quiet in here, like y'all don't talk like other. I'm sorry, you guys, part 2.
Girl, get in, because today I realized why you don't cheat on your nail ladies. Now, you guys know I'm in New York, and y mírame la mano. I cannot be walking around with my hands like this. So I was like, okay, we're going to go to a new nail salon. Y mira, this is the work that my nail tech does. And I'm not going to be back in California until next week. So I was like, let's just do it. So I tried this new spot in Long Island, and I was like, ooh, it's pretty. I'm a girl that like kind of falls for the aesthetic. So I was like, this is nice. I know that they're going to do what they're supposed to do. First red flag. She was taking off my old nails with an MTA card, y'all. But I was like, wait, maybe that's just like a different method. So, you know, I'm like, we move. And then I saw this and I got excited. I was like, oh, we about to have a nice shape. Okay. Cause I've never had a nail tech use this. Oh, and by the way, the type of nail that I did, it was like, I don't know the name, but it was like her forming the shape herself. This is when I started getting scared when I saw this. And you guys, I actually walked out the nail salon with my nails looking like this. And guess how much I paid? $135. I need you guys to look at this in the lighting. Yo, $135? It's the fact that they're mad chunky and they're not even shaped well. So the next morning, I was already headed to Manhattan because I'm getting my hair cut. Oh, and stay tuned for that video because my hair looks so good. But anyway, so I tried this random nail salon and I was like, hopefully this is more promising, okay? It looked pretty. And I just asked her to shape it up and cut it down for me. I literally texted my nail tech and was like, I'm never cheating on you again. But anyways, look, it was fixed up a little bit. It's not my favorite set, but I don't think it looks horrible, okay? So let me know what you think.
Y'all, I'm so disgusted, and I see why I stopped going to nail salons. So I went to the nail salon just now. I'm a press-on girly, so I don't do my hands. That set is coming soon. But I went to go do my feet because it's still like a form of self-care for me, you know? So I went to go do my feet, and this lady comes in next to me. Off rip, I noticed she has a foot fungus. The lady takes out the tools, starts digging all in this lady's feet with this foot fungus, y'all. So I'm trying to see if she's going to throw the products out. The lady's putting the products back in the drawer. So I said, how can I tell this lady discreetly without making, the lady feel any type of way? Because I wouldn't want anybody out in me like that, you know? So I opened up my translator. I'm going to insert that picture right now. Open up my translator. Basically telling this lady to throw these products away. Because I don't know if y'all know about foot funguses, but they're highly contagious. Highly contagious. And that's how you know these is not educated on the feet. They just throwing polish on your fucking feet and don't give a okay? They putting these products back in the drawer so they could use on the next people. So the lady sees the fungus, she cuts the nail all the way down till there's like no nail on the toe, y'all. So you know this ain't right. You know this black toe ain't right. You think it's just a black toe? You ain't gonna try to ask questions, trying to figure out what this is? So I show her the translator. The lady laughs at me. Okay? By the time I'm halfway done with my pedicure, so I'm like, Kim, let this lady finish, okay? Let her finish. You know I'm not. I just said my name to y'all. So the lady goes to dry her feet. I'm done. As I'm paying, I'm like, let me tell the manager. I tell the manager, he acting dumb, like he don't understand English. I said, you know what? And have the nerve to look at me for a motherfucking tip. Okay? These places are nasty, ladies. And honestly, if you're going to get your nails done, bring your own products or do your own feet. Like, cause it's real nasty out.
Y'all, the way I'm about to put y'all on, this story time is gonna be crazy. So right now, I'm about to get my hair done, but let's talk about yesterday. Alright, so tonight, I'm leaving to DR, a little vacation or whatever. Y'all, so I have this one nail tech. Like, that's been my nail tech for about a year or two already. Like, that's been my guy. Like, I go to him for everything. He always comes in handy. Like, he's the bomb. So fast forward, I already planned that yesterday I was going to get my nails and my toes done by him. And then today I was going to get my hair done. And, I leave tonight. I don't really get my lashes done. So that was the vibe. That was the plan. All right. So I usually go to him after work. And it always works out. Like, every time I go to him after work, it works out. So I wake up yesterday at 7 o'clock in the morning and call him. No answer. I wake up at 8. Call him. No answer. I'm like, all right, maybe, maybe they're not up yet. Maybe the shop is closed to like 10. Wake up at 9. Call him again. Wake up at 10. Now at 10, I'm like, all right. The cell phone that I'm calling that belongs to the shop is not working. I'm about to call his wife. The personal number. All right. Me and my sister, we always go to them. So I felt like it wasn't weird. So I called the personal number. And she answered. She's like, hi, mommy. How are you? Da-da-da-da-da. I guess she recognized my voice. So I'm like, hey, like, I'm going to come in today. Like, are you guys open? Like, what's going on? Shorty's going to tell me, oh, we're at a new location. I'm like, oh, perfect. Like, where's your new location at? Because I'm like, you're my guy. I need to get my nails done by you. Like, you are the one that I need to get my nails done by. So where's your new location? I'm going to travel. Moment of silence. Why Shorty's going to come and be like, oh, no. We moved to North Carolina. Bro, I wanted to cry. I was on my way to work. I wanted to cry. Now I'm panicking. I'm like, bro, I have no one to, like, I do not trust no one with my nails. So now I have no nail tech, no nothing. Like, now I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm on my way to work. I cannot miss work today. What am I going to do? I called my sister. I'm like, hey, sis, where did you get your nails done? That was the best option because her nails didn't look bad. She's like, I got it at this place. Whatever, you should go. Copy. I call the place. I'm like, hey, I really need to get my nails and my toes done. Like, what time do you guys close? So I let him know my schedule. I'm like, I get out at 5:30. Like, what is going on? Like, what's the vibe? He's like, oh, sweetie, you got to get here at 5 o'clock. And if you get here at 5 o'clock, we got you. I'm like, all right, no problem. Leaving work early. Don't got to tell me twice. I'm going. Y'all, I leave my job at like 4:45, get there like at 5:05, made it right on time. 5 minutes is not gonna hurt nobody's behind. I get there. The guy, I guess I'm like, oh, I called. I don't even know. I don't think they remembered. They sent me to some guy in the back. Now, this guy had on some, like, not even beat headphones. He had like some little weird headphones. Old guy with glasses. He looked like he was just in the corner vibing. Like, I'm like, all right. They sit me down with him, and over he's looking at me like, oh, you really gonna get your, like, I don't know. The vibe he gave me was just weird. So I'm like, I know they not gonna do me wrong and send me to somebody that's not gonna do my nails correctly. I'm thinking, I know they not gonna do me like that. Bro, let me tell you how they did me like that. They did me like that. Y'all, when I tell you off rip, he started putting the tips. The guy looked so confused. Like, bro, that was the first red flag and I should have took it. But I'm like, yo, let me give him a chance. He puts the acrylic on. Off rip, the way my pinky looked, I didn't like it at all. Like, I did not like it. It was not given. The pinky. I'm like, the acrylic is not put, like, I don't do nails, but the acrylic is not put on right. Like, why do I have a dent in the top of my nail? He's like, oh, no, sweetie, don't worry. When I file it down, whatever. Cool. I'm like, trusting the process, Sometimes they trust in the process. You have my passport. Yo, he shaves it down with the machine. The shape is not given. He's like, no, just wait. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm waiting. At this point, I'm getting upset. So then the owner is going to look at me. He's going to be like, oh, sweetie, I don't think you can get your toes done. I left work early. You told me 5. I'm good. This man took 2 hours and a half to give me bullshit work. Let me tell y'all how they going to sit me at the chair. He's like, all right, no, we can't do your toes. I'm like, no, I came here at 5. You told me at 5. Oh, no. Figure it out. So they end up telling me they're going to do my toes while they finish painting my nails. I wanted a French. I'm like, all right, copy. So I'm not really looking at my nails. I'm like this, sitting down, getting my toes, and I'm looking at my toes now. Y'all. When this guy really finished, bro, the nail was mad bulky. The French was... Oh, my God, I want to cry again. Yo, that the shaping of the yo, he did me so wrong. Like, I wish I could take a picture. I wish I would have took a picture. Yo, I called my sister. I'm like, yo, sister, I'm bugging. She's like, nah, bro, you not bugging. Like, it looks so bad. Like, even through camera, you know how sometimes when you look good through camera and in person is giving worse? It looked bad through camera. Yo, this man really had the audacity to tell me to wait till it's done drying. Yo, so I called my girl and I'm looking. I'm really not trying to cry because I know she about to, like, you know, she's like, what happened? Yo, so I show her my nails. She's like, what the? She's like, take them shits off right now. That's mad ugly. Yo, violating, bro. So now I'm tight. This guy, oops, sorry. This guy's going to tell me, wait till it dries. So I sit it. While the white started, like, spreading, it started looking like, bro. Then he tries to really repaint the fresh on top of painting it already. He tried to repaint it 3 times. Are you dumb? Bro, my thing looks so bad. It looked like a child did my things. Then I call the owner. I'm like, I'm not leaving with this. Do you see this? He's like, he's looking at it. He's like, oh, let me tell y'all, before there was a cute little pregnant lady there. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, this is ugly. She looked at me. She started laughing. She's like, oh, no, it's ugly. I'm like, yo, shorty, he is telling me that it's ugly. And she works here. Yeah, no, bro. Y'all got me messed up. The owner comes and he's like, oh, my God, the shape. He starts filing it down. Then he's trying to leave me with the painting on. I'm like, no, I do not want. He's like, oh, it's too late already. We about to close in 20 minutes. I don't know what to tell you. This is chopped. I call my mother crying. She's like, that's so hideous. Take that off. You better not pay for that. Y'all, when I tell you he sent another guy to try to repaint my things, the work was already so bad that the guy that knew what he was doing, he couldn't even fix it. Like, it was no fixing that. Jesus Lord, when I tell you I stood there till like 9 o'clock at night because they did a whole new set. Yeah. Y'all, when I had the worst experience ever. Yesterday was the most, oh my God, I do not wish this on nobody. When I never had, you know, one of those like, this is what I wanted and this is what I got yesterday. That's exactly what I had yesterday. Anywho, yeah, that was my story time on my bad nail experience yesterday at a new nail tech. He wasn't even a nail tech if you ask me.
Listen to me and listen to me good. Do not waste your time and go to this place. It's cute aesthetically, yes. The little menu for your treatments, that's cute because that's what they're selling. If you're not buying all this stuff in this little fake menu book, they're giving you shit service, especially for a pedicure, bitch. And do not even get nothing to drink, bitch. I do not drink. But when I tell you, it took this man 3.2 minutes to do a pedicure. Yes, it was gel. But when I tell you straight trash, if you're not buying their service of the spa pedicure, this is what I told him I wanted. But other than that, they're not going to scrub your foot. They don't even put soap in the water. Look at my daughter.
There's no soap.
There's no soap. It was just water. They soaked her foot in water. It was nothing in there. So then I'm like, is he diluting this gel polish in front of me? But then when I rewatched my clip, I was like, no, he was cleaning the nail art brush. I don't want to say everybody in here can't do a pedicure, but I'm going to say everybody in here can't give a pedicure. Okay? I never got my feet done and not got the giggles from them rubbing the bottom of my foot. This man was rubbing the bottom of my foot like a bitch. Like I said, if you don't buy the spa to get your pedicure, you're not getting that deep cuticle cutting, pushing back. You're not getting all that at all. This was $56, gel French, and my foot was dry. Yes, I have a dry foot problem, but normally your girl could live on just a soak and a scrub and a little lotion and oil. And I complained to old girl up here, and she was just like, oh, this bitch was just so docile. Like, she is not good with people. And that's me putting cuticle oil on my daughter because the service was 0. And I only gave this place a 3 out of 10 because everything was brand new and inside was aesthetically pleasing. But we will not be returning.
Okay, story time. So I wanted to get my nails done. I wanted to get acrylics finally. So I spent like an hour and a half looking at nails on Pinterest. My boyfriend was sending me pictures of nails. I even asked my friends just because I don't get my nails done, so I wanted them to look nice. So I get to the nail salon.
and I walk in, whatever, everything's fine. I get seated and the lady asks me what I want, so I show her a picture. So this is the picture I showed her. I told her instead of the clear, I wanted the clear to be gray. And she told me that they can only do dip and that I can't have a design. They can't do a design. So I was like, okay. So I just decided I wanted to just get matte gray. I'll show a picture. Essentially something that looks like this or like this. I don't know, just matte gray. You know, I didn't think it'd be hard. This is what I got. Look at this. My other hand, just terrible. So I'm going back right now, and they told me, you know, they can do my nails again for me or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna get the same thing or something different. I don't know.
You know, as I'm doing these videos more and more, I'm starting to think that it is not just the quality of service that people are lacking or that they don't want to provide good service. It's almost like they don't know how to say no. As nail techs, we want to think that we can do all things, and sometimes we just can't. A common thing that I've noticed throughout the videos is people say, yes, I can do a service, not knowing if they could do it or not, and not deliver. And that upsets people. You know, it's not fair for somebody to spend their money. We're charging them top dollar for us to give them a service that we know we cannot provide. So I just want, you know, nail tech stylists, everybody to be mindful in that. If you can't provide a service, simply say no. Give them an alternative to a service that you can provide. If they don't want it, then you're going to have to let them go and move on to the next client because maybe that client wasn't for you. So let's get into some more videos.
Today I got my nails done, and they're probably the worst nails I've ever had. They don't look that bad from far away. We can live with this. We can get away with this. But just wait. Like, what? Why is it so bumpy? What? This one is not straight at all. I really don't want to go get them done again. I don't have the time or the patience. But it really sucks to look at them too. What would you do? What would you do?
I had an aneurysm today from spending $167 on these nails. Yeah, a literal crime. So come with me to get a refund because I'm 30 now, and that means I have to stand up for myself. So this is me pulling up to the scene of the crime. I came in and they peeled my nail off, and they were like, "Your nails are literally disgusting." And I'm like, "Yeah, you did this to me." Anyways, they very willingly gave me my money back in cash. So I'm taking that cash to a different nail place and getting it done. I wanted fall nails for fall and Thanksgiving, and this is how they turned out. Super basic and super beautiful. And I can feel my mental health returning.
I will not be going back to any nail salon ever again. I will literally walk around with nubs for fingers and crusties for toes before I ever step foot in a nail salon ever again. The experience that I just had at this nail salon is ridiculous. It's just, oh my God. At this point, the people who are providing service, they're not providing the service because they're wanting to have someone feel good or do good and have a good experience. They're literally just doing it for the extortion, for the money. The way that I just walked into the salon and everything literally was extra this, extra that. Oh, you want this? Extra, extra, extra. And everything that they were talking about extra, either it comes with the service or it wasn't the amount that they were charging. Like the extra, say if something was usually $5, they're charging $10 to $15 extra now. To use your card, $15. So they're charging you, don't look at my lashes, y'all. So they're charging you for your service as well as $15 because you do not have cash. The most I've ever been charged for using my card was $5. This lady told me I will be putting on this amount of acrylic because I went to go get a fill-in. Obviously, the bottom is still the same. I'm going to put this much acrylic on your nail. If you want full coverage acrylic, that's extra. What? A fill-in is a service. A full set is a service. Toes is a service. Gel is a service. Regular polish is a service. I don't understand how you can tell me I'm gonna put a less amount of what's supposed to be applied, and if you want the full amount that is supposed to be applied, it's gonna be extra. Like, got into a full-blown argument, and I didn't even get buck for real. Shorty got loud with me. Shorty got buck with me for real. Like, started talking to me mad crazy. Lady next to me literally chimed in and was like, "Miss, I'm as confused as her, because why are you charging her extra for this?" She tried to charge me for like 3 extra things. She tried to charge me extra for 3 things, I mean. So the woman next to me even chimed in like, "Why are you charging her extra for those services though? Because they're supposed to be included in what she asked for." Like, girl, I've been getting my nails done since I was 15 years old. I'm never the type to argue with nobody about their prices and I've been getting my nails since 15. I don't even be like to do shit like that. Like, I've been doing this for this many years and this and this. But sometimes you have to throw that in the air, because you're actually not gonna treat me like I don't know what the I'm talking about. And you're not gonna extort me. You're not gonna head crack me. You're not gonna do none of that, bro. And that's just what it is. So I sat there. Shorty tried to tell me for filling $55. Shorty, who you talking to? Because you're not talking to me. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I didn't just start getting my nails done yesterday. Regular polish, $30 to $35. Filling. Gel, acrylic, $40 to $45. Filling. Full set wear. You're doing a filling, miss. And the reason I know she was trying to head crack and was doing it intentionally is because she was like, okay, but you still pay for extra coverage for acrylic. Girl, no, I'm not. I'm not paying for that, which means that she was literally adding on extras, fees, whatever, as she was just talking. Cause bro, what are we talking? At the end of the day, she got $45 out of me, no tip. Cause what you're not gonna do is get buck and wrong. Like, how you getting loud with me and you loud and wrong at the same? And there's somebody right next to me who's saying the same thing. Like, girl, I don't know who the be coming to y'all shop or whatever and just I don't know, they wipe their ass with money, they shitting that shit out, it's coming out their ears. But no matter how much bread I ever have, nobody's ever gonna extort me just because you think I got it, or y'all do it to everybody who walk in here. I don't give a who walk in here, bro. That's fucking weird. Like I said, these people, they're not worried about clientele. They're not worried about an experience. They're not worried about building a relationship to get loyal clients. They worried about just bread, just money. The only reason I went to another nail salon is because the girl that my nail tech, I didn't make it to her today, sadly. And that shit broke my heart, because I hate cheating on her because of shit like this. Because whenever I go somewhere else, it's never the same experience. It's never the same quality. It's never nothing. Like, 5 years plus going to my girl, and that's a reason we built a rapport. She has history in me. We have history. She made an experience for me every time I seen her. I've been following that girl all over the Bronx. 5 years, wherever she went, I followed her. That's a loyal client. That's a loyal customer. That's somebody who values you as their tech. These nail salons ain't never gonna have that. Never gonna have that no more, because of how they act and how they treat their customers. And what they try to do and play in their face. How you gonna try to play in my face and they get upset because I'm checking you? But yeah, long story short, it's just like, if you could find a quality anything, lash tech, hair tech, braider, nail tech, lash, like I think I said lash, brows, teeth, lips, I don't give a piercings, tattoo, anybody that is quality and that they make you feel comfortable and they give you a great experience, don't cheat on them. Don't take them for granted, because look at how these people treating people out here. No ma'am.
I just got my nails done and they came out so bad. I don't know if I want to cry or punch somebody in the throat. This is the picture that I used for reference so she could see that I wanted long, skinny, narrow French nails. And I just wanted it to be more of a U. Not a hard request. Very simple. I didn't want the diamonds. I don't care for the butterflies. Y'all think this is okay? Wait till I show y'all the thumbs. Like, I thought this was the I do for you business. Baby, you didn't do nothing for me. Nothing. What is this? So like I said, if y'all know a good nail salon that they not gonna do this to me, this emotional trauma and damage, let me know. Because the way I just dropped $80 plus tip,
I'm so sad right now. I literally could cry. Like, I could cry. I'm choosing not to, but I could just break down and cry right now. So I went to the nail salon at the end of my block because they've done my gel mani before after removing gel X, and it was fine. Like, it was a regular gel mani. It was no big deal. But today I got a different girl, and I don't know if she was in a rush or something, but the way she did my nails, like, I have to like center myself because I had these nails growing under extensions for almost 6 weeks, like 6 weeks worth of growth, and it's all gone. It's all gone. Like, I'm let me just show you. Like, this is not a month and a half worth of growth. Are you serious? And the application is so uneven. Like, look at where it starts to where it ends, and it's so bulky at the ends. Like, that's so unfortunate. And on this hand, this nail, she filed down the middle when she was trying to take off my nail, and it was literally looked like a dip in the nail, and then she had to do the rest of it because obviously there was nothing left. Like, this was like shaved down to the fucking quick, and there was no way that it was this short before. I know it wasn't this short before. And the application is so weirdly uneven. Like, look at this nail. Look at how it's so uneven towards the actual nail bed than the tip. Like, this is so crazy. And this nail broke when she was filing it, which is kind of weird because I didn't notice a break under the gel extension, but okay. And then when she saw the break, she was like, okay, I'll just cut the rest down. And I was like, no, after I had just said to her, I don't mind if they're uneven because I know that nails don't grow at the same rate necessarily. But like, look at this one. Oh my God, it's so bad. So literally a month and a half worth of growth gone down the drain. I mean, from far and from the front angle, like, it really doesn't look that bad. And I'm not sad about that. It's really that it takes so long for my nails to grow, and she just cut it all off. She just cut them all off. Like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to be in a wedding in a month, and I really wanted to have my natural nails, and that doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anymore. So yeah. Lesson learned. I'm only going to salons that my friends recommend, or I guess that are super fucking pricey, because the last time I got a regular gel mani from a different salon in Manhattan, it was $118. $118, not even for a removal, just a gel manicure. So not to mention that I left there covered in like stuff. Like, I'm covered in stuff, and I keep finding stuff on me, like from my extension removal. Like, it's all over me, and I'm getting my period this week, so like I'm probably just like maybe a little biased, but I'm like holding it together by a thread. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just gonna get back into bed because I can't do this right now.
If you robbed my nail tech last night, just know that I f***ing hate you. So I got up this morning, I friggin' shaved my legs, I put on my last clean bra. This is my last clean bra. I took the tags off a brand new pair of pants. I got ready, get on the train. I'm halfway there. Then I see an email that my f***ing appointment is canceled. And then I go check my damn DMs, and then I see that she got robbed. And it's like, bruh, my nails have been up for so long. My nails look crazy. My whole week was planned around getting my nails done, but because people are bums, now I can't get my nails done, and now she's traumatized. I really hate everybody. Like, I'm so tight. This week has been OD annoying, and that was just the icing on the cake. Like, literally the icing on the cake. Like, I'm so mad. I look so cute, and I was so ready to get my nails done, and now I can't. And I hate having my nails looking like this. And this is why I gotta stop cheating on my nail tech. Every time I cheat on Kay and go to a new nail tech, it's always some shit. And I'm not blaming this nail tech. Obviously, it's not her fault. But it's just like, yo, what the is going on? It's like we're living in Gotham City right now. Like, look at my nails. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is kindergarten nails. Like, I need my shit done. And I just feel so bad for this girl. And I wish they would catch the person. And I know they're not, because NYPD is fucking useless.
Okay guys, so I have a quick story time about the nail salons in 2023, okay? So before I used to just get my nails done and then at the end ask for the price. Do not do that these days. Do not do that. Especially if you're going to a new nail salon that you don't usually go to, make sure you ask them the prices beforehand because they really be trying to get you. Like, they really be trying to get you ever since COVID. So I got my nails done, right? I didn't ask the price because that's usually the same price everywhere. I ended up paying $60 for a full set. I got them pointy, and yeah. So that wasn't too crazy because this is a gel color. It's not a regular color. So that's why it cost $60. It's usually $50, $60. So I'm okay with that, right? So now when it's time to get a pedicure, I like to get, you know, one of like the spa pedicures because I do work in sales and I am on my feet a lot. So I usually like to get like a little massage or a little scrub or something, you know what I mean? So they give you the little paper. I look at the paper, it said $50 and something just told me to ask, like, wait, how much more would it be for gel? Remember, I said it was $50. I'm okay with that, you know, $50, right? They tell me if I want to add gel, it's gonna be an extra $25. Mind you, I'm not even getting the dip gel because I know the dip gel costs much. It costs more. I'm just getting the regular gel nail polish where you have to put it under the UV light. And mind you, I told you I got my nails done. So these tips cost $50, but it cost the extra $10 because I got gel. So how is it that it's an extra $10 for my hand, but an extra $25 for my feet? So for the first time in like a couple of years, I got regular polish on my toes. And it felt so foreign to me because I tried to just run out and they're like, oh wait, you gotta dry your toes. And I'm like, oh, this is for the birds. But I literally did it to save money because I was like, you're like $60 I would pay for a pedicure, you know what I'm saying? Because it was $50 for the spa, extra $10 for the nails, whatever. That's still a lot for a pedicure. Like, pedicures used to be $20, you know what I'm saying? However, an extra $25, and I don't care who was looking at me thinking I was cheap, like, ask the price beforehand because they're gonna try and get you. Period.
Yeah, I'm in Olean right now, and I just got done at New York Nail Salon, and I'm so upset. I literally started bleeding, and then I go to record myself because I'm bleeding, and like the lady she tried to start filing my toe. Then she tried to put alcohol on my toe, and I'm like, it's bleeding, ow, it's bleeding. She's like, I'll fix it. I'm like, no. And like, she'd been like before that, my toe was like already like red because she was like pushing down really hard on it. My toe starts bleeding, and I'm like, do you have like a tissue? And then I go and I start to record my toe, and she puts her hand over my toe. And I wanted acrylics, and she's like, no, I'm gonna give you a manicure. Like, I'm like, okay, fine. Like, it's probably for the best. And like, she didn't even ask me what color toes I wanted, and I didn't stop her because I'm like, oh, fine, pink's fine. But like, ow. And I don't know if she just didn't understand English because like, when I was talking to her before too, I was like trying to ask her like about like this state park, like small talk, you know? Ow, guys. Don't go here. If you're in the Olean area, do not go to New York Nail Salon. Don't go.
So I had to cheat on my nail tech girl because her prices is just crazy. My full set was $70. Now my filling is $60 and my design is $100. Every design is $100. So my childhood friend told me to go down the block to Vidi, and she's the same one who told me to go to Warm and Cozy because me and her was chatting the other day, and I asked her if she still go there, and she was like, no, the pricing don't make no sense. Why is my filling and my full set $10 difference are the same prices? Just don't make sense, and it doesn't. So she sent me to the Vidi, which is 4 doors down on the same block, and she did her thing. Everything was the same. The prep was the same. Only one extra thing she did, which I'm not mad at, is clip my cuticles. The design came out good, and she only charged me $90. But this is what I want to say. I feel like we have to stop paying these astronomical prices for hair, nails, and lashes. It's our fault. We're the reason they're comfortable with charging these prices. They coming up with these prices out of their head, of course, because like, you know, It's their business. But we can challenge the price and not pay for it. Like, at the end of the day, it's just nails. It's not a luxury to me. This is a lifestyle. I've been wearing nails since I was 14. But hey, I digress. It was $90. I hope they last a month.
Hey y'all. Okay, so today in New York City, let's talk about it. My nail appointment, the horrid nail appointment that I had. I'm gonna start by saying, like, I went to a nail salon. This isn't my first nail appointment here. It's my second time at this particular nail shop. There's a nail salon or a nail tech that I've been wanting to go to, but she's a little further away from where I live right now in New York, and my schedule just doesn't permit with the appointment times that she had available. So let's start there. But I had gone to this nail salon because I was in the mall and I was like, I really need to get my nails done. And the first time I went there, I was like, oh, this dude must just be new. But I was like, it's okay, you know. And he took a long time, and then afterwards they went right. So that was like a warning right there, right? That first time. Mind you, that was only like a week ago. But let me tell y'all, because I broke a nail, I was like, I need to go back to get this nail fixed, and this is the only place that I can go to right now. It just is what's familiar. It was what was closed, but I should have learned my lesson the last time, right? No, I went in there. Not only was I going to get my nail fixed, I had the nerve to want to get a pedicure. Okay, so I'm thinking like it's the basics, right? The basics. No, baby, when I tell you they like to abuse me today, I feel abused. I feel like I'm traumatized. The dude is doing my pedicure, and first, the way he's starting it off, I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this already. And mind you, I should have just said, you know what, never mind, right then, but I didn't. I was like, okay, maybe it'll get better. Always trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, thinking things are going to get better when you're seeing the red flags immediately. Why do we do that? I don't know. But anyway, he's filing one of my toenails, but literally he is like filing, and I'm like, ouch, ouch, jerking my foot back. And he's just steady down like he don't even see me going, ouch. So then I like jerk my foot back, and I'm like, that hurts. And then he goes, and then goes, just looks back down, and I'm like, okay. So he finishes the pedicure, right? And I don't technically know that he's finished. He literally paints. I got a gel pedicure, so then he paints it, does the top coat and everything, and then when he takes the lamp off, he puts the little oil, massage my feet a little bit, puts my feet back down, just gets up and walks away. He doesn't go, oh, you should put your shoes on, because mind you, I still need to go get this nail fixed. He gets up and he walks away. And I'm like looking around like, am I finished? Like, I'm not sure. Am I done? Like, all right. Like, and who's coming to get me to do this nail? So then I go back up to the counter and I'm like, hey, I need my nail fixed. And then I look back at him and I'm like, I didn't even know you were done. And he goes, huh, okay. Like that. And I'm like, I'm gonna just keep it moving. So then they sit me at the lady that's gonna fix my nail. And I'm thinking, oh, mother, she know what she's doing. She been in here. She look like a seasoned nail tech, okay? Look like she got that good oil on her, that anointed oil that's gonna fix my nails, right? When I tell you, she abused me. Mind you, she started filing and she's telling me, oh, you need to feel, and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I was just here a week ago. He did my nails, they're horrible, huh? And she's like, yeah. And I said, tell him that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this story up because I know y'all don't be liking these long videos. Y'all like me to get to the point. So I'm getting to the point. And the point is, this woman was drilling and filing to the point where I kept going, ow. And every time I said ow, she kept going, you're just sensitive. And I said, no, if I'm saying ow, that, like, y'all, I really wanted to get up, but because I'm so short on time, I couldn't. I was like, I gotta get these nails done. So I feel like I need therapy after that nail appointment. I feel like I do. And I'll never go there again. And then after she abused me, I go up to the counter and she is like the one who was also checking me out. So I pay for this service, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm already like, I ain't tipping either one of them because they were rude. And the way she even responded, telling me like, oh no, I'm saying ow, because you basically slicing up my cuticle. I'm saying ow, and you're saying, oh no, you're just sensitive. Then every time she got ready to do something, she's sticking her nail like in my skin, and I'm like, ow, can you please stop doing that? And then she's going, you're just sensitive. And I'm like, girl, I had to put on the most worship music in my ear to keep me from jumping over that table. And I was like, Lord, am I being tested? But anyway, getting back to when I was checking out, I tapped my phone, my little Apple Pay or whatnot, and then she's standing there trying to see what tip I'm going to write on the receipt. And then I slid the receipt back to her and I said, y'all are too rough. I won't be back. And then she just looks and I'm like, But anyway, so that is just never again, okay? But yeah, here it is. That's what's going on. And I miss my girl in California. And Faith is the most amazing nail tech, woman of color. I'm used to different treatment. So this, I'm gonna have to travel. I'm gonna have to plan to go to the other girl because I'm not used to this. Like, I really feel like I need therapy after that appointment. But anyway, there y'all go. Have a good day.
So yeah, guys, that's all. Stay tuned for part 2, 3, or however many parts I have to do of the New York series. As always, guys, I just want to thank you guys for coming back for another video. And be sure to comment, share, like all the good things. But yeah, guys, just, if you're not happy with a service, don't pay for it. Do not pay for it. Tell them why you're not paying for it. And if you're scared to go to jail, because you might, just, be mindful. Let them know what they did wrong. Review. Blast them on social media if you have to. Do not encourage anybody to harass, and I don't do that in my videos, so do not go by harassing people, even if you've seen some of these nail salons or you know them. We're not going to put people on blast by harassing them. However, we will leave reviews and let people know not to go there. So until the next video, guys, bye.